Good afternoon, everyone. We'll just wait for a few more seconds for this informative and interactive webinar. Also, some general housekeeping items. This is a recorded webinar. So in case if you have to step out, answer a phone call, don't worry. All participants will be receiving today's presentation and also the recording of today's webinar as well. This is a good opportunity for you to introduce yourself. What type of business do you have? Are you doing business with the county as well? So as we have some good colleagues of ours in from the county that will be able to provide you the necessary information to grow your business here at Miami-Dade County as well. Also, if there's any particular questions, strongly encourage you to put them in the Q&A. So like that throughout today's webinar, all participants will will be able to go over the conversation, and if you have any items, we'll be able to address them in that particular slide. Okay, and then in addition, we'll go over briefly of what is the Miami-Dade Business Navigator program, how we can assist you, along with connecting you with my colleague Ana Rioseco and Marta Fernandez in terms of growing your business as well. So a brief description of what is the Miami-Dade Business Navigator program. It is funded through a cooperative agreement with the U.S. Small Business Administration. It was established in part of the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 to provide that community navigator approach to assist you, the small business owners, in the economic recovery, in which the program is comprised as a lead hub. This is the Florida SPD CFIU, working with a network of support organizations that work with the small businesses in the recovery and the resiliency. The overall focus is placed on businesses owned by veterans, women, as well as socially and economically disadvantaged individuals, along with the Florida SPD CFIU having a team of 6 specialized consultants at no cost, if it's access capital, startup assistance, government contracting, marketing. We also have 6 great organizations working together. We have Ascendis if you're looking for access to capital, the microloans approach, branches for the technical assistance, the networking for the micro businesses. If you're located in South Dade, the EDC of South Miami-Dade is a good opportunity for you to connect with them of any initiatives, programs that can assist with your business, along with Prospera, assisting the Hispanic-owned entrepreneurs, and Startup FIU Procurement / Startup FIU Local that provides those networking approach to become government contracting ready for your business. But at the same time, allow me to introduce you to one of my great colleagues, Gina Ortella from Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. I will be able to provide some information and initiatives of some of their upcoming events that they have to offer. So Gina, the floor is yours.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gina Ortella with the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. Very glad to join this webinar today on behalf of the Miami-Dade Chamber. Also welcome. This is going to be a very informative webinar. And the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce has been around since 1974, providing advocacy and technical assistance to Black and Brown businesses in Miami-Dade County. We provide technical assistance in whether you're interested in a business plan, or if you want to market your business, or very pertinent information if you need assistance in government contracting. I believe Gabby will put in the link. If you are interested, please do reach out to my colleague Matthew Pygott or myself to gain assistance and help with your business, to grow your business, to get your back and house in order, to be able to bid for contracts. So feel free, reach out. We are here to help, and I look forward to the webinar.
Thank you, Gina. And the overall focus is to create that local community navigator approach, as what Gina discussed, along with the 6 other organizations, to work with businesses here in Miami-Dade County in the consulting, training, and mentoring. But if your business is located in Palm Beach, Broward, Miami, Monroe, we'll be more than happy to assist you. But if you're located outside of the Quad County region, my colleague Gabriel will be able to put my email address, and I'm more than happy to connect you with your local business resource partner. Definitely encourage you to follow us on our social media. Definitely like and subscribe our YouTube channel. That is where we have a plethora of a library of all of your small business needs. But at the same time, it enhances the conversation with your consultants. But also, if you have to step out, with a phone call, have lunch, have a meeting, definitely this is where today's recorded webinar will be housed under our YouTube channel. So definitely the 3 key asks that I have for you is 1, like and subscribe. Definitely engage with Anna, get those information to have those tools for your toolbox. But then secondly, let us know how we can assist you with your business needs as well. So I want to thank you all for attending today's webinar, and allow me to introduce you to my colleague, Anna Rioseco from Miami-Dade County, as she'll be providing today's presentation. So Anna, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation. I am having a little bit of a technical difficulty, but I hope that everyone can hear me and we'll be able to go through the PowerPoint presentation in a seamless manner. So thank you once again. Appreciate it. So strategic procurement is here today because we would like to have all of our small and local businesses, help them grow their businesses within Miami-Dade County. So who are we? The Strategic Procurement Department, we're also known as SPD. We are the central agency for the acquisition of goods and services, architectural and engineering services, and design build projects, as well as managing our unsolicited proposals and public-private partnerships, also known as the P3s, for Miami-Dade County. We have our vision and mission statement. Our vision is to be the global leader of purpose-driven procurement. And what this is a methodical approach to make sure that there's transparency, that we promote small and local competition. Our mission as a department is to deliver value and integrate purpose in all of our sourcing decisions by ensuring that our processes are equitable to our suppliers, sustainable for our environment, and beneficial to our economy. We pride ourselves in collaborating with our customers and engaging our community with integrity, fairness, innovation, competition, efficiency, and transparency. So you may ask, well, what does the county purchase? We purchase anything and everything. We purchase, as you can see here in some of our bullets, from security guard services to vehicles, chemicals, janitorial services and supplies for our furniture, medical. We also buy uniforms for our police officers, our transit bus operators. We buy food for our animals at the zoo, our horses, our police horses, our canines. Again, we also have design build services, the construction services. We buy paper pens, helicopters, trains, buses, you name it, we buy it. The benefits of contracting with the county is that we are the centralized procurement. In other words, we procure for 29 different departments within Miami-Dade County. Some of those departments are water and sewer, the police department, the fire department, public works, transportation, the medical examiner, the library. 29 departments Our contracts are long-term. They are usually awarded for 5 years. So that's a guarantee if you were to get awarded one of our contracts. It's a 5-year awarded term. And of course, we have a little over 100 procurement professionals that are staffed that are willing and able, always available to help anyone that requires assistance. Another benefit is we have the user access program, which is like a piggybacking contract. Not only are these contracts awarded within Miami-Dade County, there are many agencies that tap into our contracts and uses them. For instance, we've got the city of Denver in Colorado that taps into our contracts. We have folks in Washington, Virginia, and those agencies tap into our contracts. We also have like the city of Miami taps into our contracts and some other municipalities within our county. We have different competitive procurement methods for awards. Some of the competitive methods are as follows. We have the request for proposals or qualifications, also known as the RFPs, and that is a qualitative method of procurement, meaning that the method of award is to the highest ranked, responsible proposer offering the best value to the county. Then we have invitation to bids or quotes, your ITBs. That is a quantitative method of procurement, meaning that the award is to the lowest price, responsible bidder. We also have request to qualifies. Now, this is a pre-qualified vendor listing, also known as pools, and these are like the most popular because we have like a little over 200 of them open and available in different contract types of awards, valuing in the billions. And so this is just basically an established pool of vendors that are added to the pool. And once a need is identified by the actual department and the work is determined, that's when an invitation to quote is issued. We also have in the architect and engineering professional services, we're guided by Administrative Order 339. We have the professional design consultant services, A&E. Now, this is a qualification-based method of procurement, meaning that we evaluate factors such as the proposer's competency, the qualifications, the experience. By the way, this PowerPoint presentation will be shared and everyone will have access to the links and to the information because that link has, government legislation, the access reports and things of that nature. We also have a design build management, which is another qualitative method of procurement. And the method of award on those is to the highest ranked responsible design build firm offering the best value to the county for the design and construction of that project. Now let's talk about the non-competitive acquisitions. These acquisitions are not solicited. They are awarded if, for instance, it's a sole source, meaning that there's only one source of supply. It is not available from any other source. That would be a sole source. We also have bid waivers, and that is when the competition is waived because this is the best interest of the county. We also have the legacy purchases, which is when it's unavailable or it's impractical or constrained due to an existing system and replacing it without substantial expenditure. We also have designated purchases, and again, that's when competition is not practical. And then we have the emergency services, the purchases. Those are, for instance, when we were going through COVID, We just did not have time to solicit anything. We had a declared emergency not only by our mayor at that time, but by our governor, our president, the World Health Organization. So we are able to procure going to that one straight person because there's an unforeseen or an unanticipated immediate need, and it's the safety of our fellow, you know, constituents in our town. Also, the Surfside building collapse, that was an emergency, so we were able to purchase also during that time. We also have a vendor academy, and that is completely free. And so what we do there is we have an academy where we offer virtual instruction-led workshops. We also have training videos in English and in Spanish and in Creole. We have monthly onboarding events. We have monthly online vendor forums, and we also have in-person and virtual vendor outreaches. So now let's talk about how to register as a Miami-Dade County vendor. So we currently use the Informs, and that is the integrated financial the integrated financial resources management systems, Informs. And this replaced the system that we had back in April of 2021, and this is used to streamline our process. This is a self eSupplier portal. All of the vendors that were active back then are active now under this platform. And our new vendors can go in and they can establish online profiles by completing a very simple two-part vendor registration. So to register for the supplier portal, that is the email that you will need to visit. Once you're there, you're going to see a little tab tile on the top right that says user registration. You would click on that, and then it will take you to 6 steps. Think of them as little 6 tabs, train stops. Very simple. We welcome you. We want to know who you are. We want to know your address. We want to know your contact. We want to know your categorization, and then you submit. The most important thing about this and the takeaway is provide accurate information. Make sure that you give us a great and accurate email address, because we want to make sure that you receive the business contracting opportunities. We find out that, you know, many vendors, when they're signing in, they give us, you know, the email address of their family member or a secretary, and then these folks just don't either pay attention to the emails so that you can receive your contract opportunities, or they leave and you will never know of the contract opportunities. So it's very important that you take the time out and make sure that you do provide an accurate email address, because we want to make sure that you do receive all of the bidding contract opportunities that there are. The categorization is a very, very important tab, because that is where you're going to take a moment and you're going to click on your commodities. We need to know what you do. Click anything and everything remotely close to what you do, because that's where we were going to find a match and you will receive that business opportunity, although you will be able to see all solicitations. So take your time, very streamlined, very simple, 6 steps, and you fill all of that out, and then you're registered. Once you're registered, you have your profile. You're going to be able to go in, change your physical or mailing address, update or revise your contact information. You can even add commodities. I mean, your business could grow, and so you want to add and refresh your commodities, or maybe you don't do a particular sale or service and you want to delete them. You'll be able to do that as well in your profile. So now the strategic sourcing module, this is available within the eSupplier portal in the bidding opportunities tile. This is what Miami-Dade County uses to send notifications, and we receive all of our bids and proposals electronically. This module is designed to simplify and streamline the entire bidding process, and it's absolutely free. This is all free. Once you're in, you're going to see instantly if there's any bidding opportunities for you. As you can see in the bottom, it says there's 4 opportunities. But again, you have to be registered in order to see this. Once you click in that bidding opportunities, you will see itemized the solicitations event's name. You're going to see the department that is in need of those products or services. So here you can see that at that time there were meal services, services for water parts and accessories. They were all needed by the internal services department of Miami-Dade County. It tells you the start date, when it was solicited, when it was advertised, and it tells you when that solicitation is going to end. We even go as far as letting you know how many days you've got left. And that's very important, because if you see something that matches you, that interests you, it's to your benefit that you click on it and you go ahead and download that solicitation so that you have ample time to read it and go over and review it. What we don't encourage is for you to wait till the last day to submit your bid. Things can go terribly wrong. You can lose your internet, you can lose your power. I mean, you might not have all of the documents that you need to upload. In your haste, you might forget to sign electronically, or maybe even click on things that you need to click on. So we give you ample time so that you can carefully review and download this information. There's also a question and answer period, so we encourage you to take advantage of that, because again, we're here to help you. We want to make sure that our small and local businesses do participate. If you get stuck, if you notice on the right-hand side, we're also giving you the information who to call during the working hours, because again, we want to help you. We want to make sure that we are here for you. So if this is something that you would be interested, then you would just click on bid on the event, and that will take you through you being able to upload and submit to us your pricing and any other documentation that we may need. On our Streamline portal, again, we have a frequently asked questions tile. We have our phone number there. It tells you to press option number 2 to make sure that you get a live person to speak to. We have, if you notice, we have bidders instructions highlighted in yellow just in case. You can click on there and it'll tell you what you need to do and follow some instructions in order for you to submit your bid proposals on a timely manner. So this pretty much wraps it up. There is an anonymous short survey. Feel free to do so. If there's something that you would like to see more in the future, or any other items that we may have missed, or something that maybe we need to have a workshop on, by any means, please, feedback is welcome. We want to hear from you because we want to make sure that we are servicing our small and our local small businesses. Again, I'm going to be providing the PowerPoint presentation. We will make sure that everyone has it because, again, you'll have our contact information, our website. We also have the link for our registration. And I cannot stress enough, again, the Vendor Academy, it is absolutely free. It is constant. We always have different workshops on how to submit. We teach you how to submit your bids. We teach you how to submit requests for proposals. We teach you how to read some terms and conditions and if there's insurance required, things of that nature. So again, we are here for you. It is absolutely free. We are only a phone call away. And I thank you. Jesus, if there is any questions that I can address, I'll be more than happy.
Okay. Yep. So if you have any questions, I'll strongly encourage you to put them in the Q&A. So like that, I'll be able to go ahead and ask those questions on your behalf. So how does a small business owner get help on bidding small improvements?
So there's several ways. I mean, again, we can schedule on one-on-one. We have the videos that are pretty comprehensive and they teach you, but sometimes, you know, folks just like to have that one-on-one. The streamlined process, it's very simple to become registered. I mean, you can even go as far as registering as a bidder right now if you don't want to go as, you know, and upload all of the paperwork as a vendor. But we have all of the commodity codes that you can think of so that vendors can click on them so that there is a match. And the sky is the limit. As soon as that is done by the small or local business, the opportunities will start popping up into their bid tile.
Yep. And on top of that, one of the key benefits of having this webinar is connecting you with Anna and her team, but also along with the Miami-Dade Business Navigator program, because we have consultants that focus on the government contracting, so that they'll be able to assist you with the application process to make sure that all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, so that Anna and her team will be able to get you registered as a vendor, because at the same time is money. Going back and forth, and before you know, you might lose that contract. So definitely it's a good collaborative ecosystem that we have built, but definitely like what Anna said, you could, the county purchases anything and everything. But then at the same time is an interior architectural designer and planner good to go with the county?
I'm sorry, I had a little.
Is an interior architectural designer and planner something that the county could do business with?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we have our team of architectural and engineering. Now that is separate from the actual goods and services. But there's always something going on. And the beauty of this also too is, for instance, on our website, we always let everyone know. Anyone can go in there and take a look. You don't even have to be a supplier or a bidder. We post our future solicitations on there. So any goods and service solicitation that's in the pipeline, any architect or engineering project, any construction project, all of that is posted on our future website so that you can go in there, tap in there, read it, because we want participation. We want to know, hey, this is something that the county wants to do, and this is the direction that we're going. What are your thoughts as a vendor? Is this something that you can do, or is there something going on in the industry that we need to know? So definitely, we need architects and engineers. We need interior designers. We need our construction folks, all of our goods and services. Again, there's so much opportunity out there.
And on top of that, is there like a specific purchasing agent whom they should contact?
Well, we have teams, and then within those teams, like for instance, we'll have like an environmental team, we have our A&E team, we have our transit and fleet team. So if anyone is interested in something particularly, they can feel free to send me an email and I will connect you.
Okay. What is the address for construction projects? Where are they being posted?
So the construction projects is done through the internal services, the small business division. I don't have the information here in front of me, but if you email me, again, I will connect you with the correct person.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. This might be like a twofold. But I'm seeing a lot of freight forwarders. So do you contract logistics, transportation businesses like freight forwarders?
There's opportunities for that too. We have commodities for freight forwarding, for logistics, for transportation. It's just a matter of what's being awarded, or what's in the pipeline. Again, we also have a website where you can go in and see if what you do there's a contract in place. And if there's a contract in place, you can do, for instance, a public records request to see who won the award. So you can do your research so that when that contract is up for the successor contract, you have an opportunity to participate and put in for your bid. So again, many opportunities, and we encourage that to our new small and local businesses.
And then I have another freight broker who was encouraged to get certified with Broward, where the business is located. After certification, I was told the county doesn't work with 3PLs. Is that the case with Miami-Dade?
I don't know what 3PLs are, but I can tell you that we have in our databases, not only do we have vendors that are registered in Miami, but we have from Broward, and we have from all over. So obviously, I mean, you would have to meet the criteria. What we do have is we have a small business certified firm that we have here in Miami-Dade County. In other words, a small business development team that we would want you to be certified in Miami-Dade County. We don't use Broward County's certification. And the beauty of that is that if you meet the criteria, all of these solicitations go to our small businesses firms first to make sure that there's availability, because we shelter many of our contracts to the small and local certified.
Yep. And also, you could also send me an email, and I'll be able to connect you with the SPD team. So like that, it's, we have definitely worked a lot with them. So it's another collaboration and carrying the bridge as well. Then the 3PLs is a third party logistics.
I'm not familiar with that. I wouldn't want to talk about something that I don't know, but I can definitely find out and see and connect. That's not a problem.
Okay. And then Anna, in the time being, if you could put your email address, because I have some inquiries about your email. So in terms of what is the website it is on this slide right here, which is miamidade.gov/procurement of all of their information. But if you're interested to register the vendor academy, definitely encourage you to go to the websites and just at least get exposed and have a seat at the table once you're ready to go ahead and do business with the county. And then you're welcome. Okay. Yeah, so all participants will be receiving today's presentation and also the slides of today's webinar. And okay, do you let me rephrase it. Do we need a Miami-Dade address to do business with the county?
Well, we have, like I said earlier, we have folks from all over. So your best bet would be to call Vendors Outreach. They are 305-375-5773. And I'll put it also in the chat, because that's something that you would have to speak to one of the specialists just to make sure that your registration is on cue. So again, I'll put it in the chat so that everyone has that.
Okay. And then, in time being, Marta could also respond to this question. Any accommodations for veteran-owned businesses?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Go ahead, Martha.
Oh, hi everyone. This is Marta from procurement. Hey, Anna. So yes, we do provide preferences for veteran-owned businesses. So our documents include some type of preference whenever you are a veteran and local enterprise. So you need to be both a veteran and a local business, Miami-Dade County local. But we do provide those preferences. And also I had seen a couple of questions, Anna, maybe we can address about pools. Somebody had asked how to navigate pools. That they seem to be kind of hard to navigate. Usually there's a contact person. Whenever there's a pool on our website, we're gonna have an attachment. There's a contact person. You can always reach out to that contracting officer and ask them for assistance. All departments, we do buy for all departments, but departments under pools, they're gonna contract, they're gonna purchase themselves. So we're gonna have that dual system, procurement buys, and the departments also purchase. Everyone has to go to Informs and advertise any purchases. So if you need to know who's buying, you need to sign up with Informs for that bid notification system. So I just wanted to add that when I saw that comment. Anything else about pools? I don't know, Anna and
Sure. As I was mentioning earlier, we have, the last time I checked, I think the numbers were like 203 pre-qualified pool contracts for goods and services. Printing specialty, AC parts, electronic parts, paints, tools, there's graphics. There are so many, but the beauty of this as well is that when you visit our website, it is very simple. You can carve out just to see what the pre-quals are. And once you do that and you do the name search of the title that you're in business, you click on it and the solicitation will populate. And then you can read what the criterias are to get into that pool. Again, once you are in that pool and you work with that procurement officer, that it will be listed on there as well. That is when, as my colleague was saying, Marta, you will start receiving invitation to quotes from the respective department whenever there's a need. Again, I can try to help you. Look for a pre-qual. You send me an email and I can do a search with you, and that way it'll be easier. We can do it online real quick, or I can send you a screenshot, whatever works for you, but reach out to me and I will help you.
Okay. Does SPD or SBD make purchases with water and sewer department?
So SPD, the strategic procurement department, yes, water and sewer is one of our agencies. We do a lot of procurements for them, absolutely.
Okay. Okay. And then in regards of how do we know what items are needed? It all determines based on what is the RFP, correct?
Right. It all depends on whatever RFP or ITB is solicited. But again, once you are registered, you can see not only what you've been matched, but you can see every solicitation that's being advertised. So you can see it all, and it's free. You can see everything and download anything and everything, and it's free.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay. I don't have any more questions, so okay. Let me see in the chat. Okay, yes, so here's a good one. In regards to can I reach out to get more information on getting registered? Absolutely. Here is the actual link, which is supplier.miamidade.gov in terms of the vendor registration, but at the same time, you could contact the ISD office and they'll be able to help you out on that regard as well. Okay. So I think we have already answered all the questions, which is fantastic. But nonetheless, if there's any additional questions that may have popped up, don't worry. you have my email address in the chat and also the email notifications / communications. So I'll be more than happy to connect you with Anna and Marta and the rest of her team, along with the SPD team department as well. So like I said, we're family. Anything that we can do to assist you, don't worry. We'll be more than happy to assist you to grow your business and getting these necessary tools for your toolbox to grow as well. So I want to thank Anna. I want to thank Marta for the time and effort, but at the same time, Gabby behind the scenes with the Q&As and information. But at the same time, I want to thank you all, the participants, for taking a piece of your day for this informative, interactive webinar. So thank you all once again, and I'll be seeing you at the next webinar. Have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.